Good day, fashion friends. Today is an adventure like no other I've ever experienced. So if you saw the previous estate sale video that I posted, I went to...
Want to put your window up?
Yep, I went to an estate sale where there were multiple large bins of vintage fabric. I did pick up some of it. However, I could not help but think that that fabric was going to end up in a landfill. So this guy, right over here,
It needs to go to a good home.
talked me into contacting the lady and acquiring it. And that's where we're headed now. So, fun story. This has been in progress for about a week. And I talked to the lady Monday evening after the estate sale. And then a couple days later, I had a friend who has a van and a trailer said that he would help. And I'm meeting the lady today at noon. And as you can see, we are on our way. However, at 11:15, my poor guy with the van has a shoulder injury and ended up in the emergency room. So trying to find somebody with a truck at the last minute is just not conducive on a random beautiful Saturday. So we are going to be hauling these multiple bins with a Volkswagen Passat station wagon. So thankfully we only live 15 minutes away, so
Yes. This will be multiple trips.
it's not going to be too bad. But we're going to shove as much as we can in per trip and follow along.
Bring it all home, where it will go. Who knows where?
I don't know. I think the plan is I have to. Whoops.
Yes. There's stipulations.
Under an underpass.
There's stipulations.
Yes.
To this.
There we go. Now, so the story, or the plan, I should say, is to go through and pull out full cuts of the fabric that are still good, measure yardage and all that, and list those on eBay. I have also recently joined multiple fabric and linen selling groups. One of them, I don't even have a buy sell button, so I can't post anything, so we're still trying to figure out what the problem is there. A couple others, there wasn't a lot of action. I don't know, I'm thinking Facebook Marketplace. Columbus has a huge creator and fashion industry in this area, so I need to try to get in contact with the fashion school and some other fashion
It's right there.
people.
CCD is literally right there.
It's too bright, you're not gonna be able to see it. We literally just passed it. So I'm gonna have to really, do be a thumb ninja, text ninja, message ninja, and just try to use all the contacts I possibly can to let people know, hey, I have this available.
This is not living at our house for a long period of time.
I hope not.
No.
Because it can't stay here very long.
Yeah. These fabrics need good homes.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And then we'll sort through. I will sort through. I'm asking for volunteers in my area. Then I will sort through and make quilting and scrap boxes for anybody that wants to do upcycles using patchwork material or local quilters, things like that. I know there's a couple quilting shops in the area, so if it comes down to it, I will donate some boxes, maybe find some high schools that have home ec classes. I don't know, do they even have home ec classes in high school anymore? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna really have to do some digging and searching and trying to find what is in the area, because...
Or you could just make lots and lots of artsy-fartsy stuff out of all this stuff.
Oh my God, I'd have to quit my job. I would have to quit my job and just sew all day, every day. It would be like, I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. Over in that other countries where they make fast fashion clothing. So, here we go, on our way. It is coming up. There's the giant orange dumpster.
I see people outside in a giant orange dumpster.
Yep. All right, here we are.
The destination is on your right.
Hi, Carla.
You must be Katrina.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry that
It
person
happens.
that has the van,
My van
wasn't
guy.
able to.
He injured his shoulder this morning. He had some other deliveries and pickups that he had to do this morning, and he injured his shoulder.
well.
So yeah, at 11:15, he was like, "I'm in the ER." I'm like, "Oh."
It's all right. You got a boyfriend with wagons.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, come on in. My wonderful son brought everything upstairs.
Oh, wait a minute.
So here is what is here, or what is left.
So this
So
is what was left.
This is most of the craft stuff that was left over. I think
Oh, wait a minute.
Did you?
But the rest of that is the rest of the craft stuff that was down there. All we did was just put it in a tub.
That'll work.
So, and some of this old stuff like this, I don't even know if it's any good because it's so old.
Okay.
So my mother bought like bulk stuff all the time. So the dollar store wasn't around when that stuff. It was, you know,
The old
Brinks
general stores.
or Gold Circle or one of those kind of things.
It's probably what, 2.5 trips, 3 trips.
I don't know.
Is this?
We might be able to get this because.
Yeah, this is your table.
Oh yeah, we got that too. Yeah.
So, just start
Yep.
manhandling.
Yep. I'm gonna help here in just a second.
Manhandling.
You go. You manhandle that bin, baby.
Man is handling.
Ask Chuck
you have an
if
Allen
he has
key?
an Allen key.
That'll.
I didn't bring any tools. I didn't know what kind of
No,
tools.
at the house.
No.
Yes, I have a set of Allen wrenches.
Okay. Yeah, because these need to pull those Allen heads out. And
Okay.
then we can back that out.
So we'll bring back the set of Allen keys.
I wish I had baggies here, but I don't.
You're fine.
All the.
I got pockets.
Okay.
Yeah, that way we can just slide this thing straight in on its face.
We're just gonna take
All
that.
the tools were sold, right? All the stuff.
All the tools
It's
were
fine.
sold.
Well, we have, like I said, we'll just bring back a set of Allen keys. So you guys want to put this on the porch so you don't have to wait for us?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll work.
Our plan is to get it on the market by the end of April. I mean, there's still some stuff we need to get rid of and needs a nice deep clean and stuff. So it's in great shape.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
This is probably too small for us.
I mean, you'd have to have this as a second house. In which case,
But
let's
you
just move
saw-
the shit back in here out of
Yeah, but you saw that basement.
Yeah.
That basement is huge.
Can I show him, can I show him the basement?
Oh, come on. Yes.
All right, off we go.
Scored many treasures.
We scored many treasures.
Whole car full of treasures.
I'm trying to talk him into buying the house. Because the basement.
Because the basement.
But the basement is amazing. And we were only able to get all of the,
Only able.
well, we still have the desk, and then I also acquired a very cool MCM chair. And
That was not on the list.
I know it wasn't on the list, but it's gorgeous. It is so gorgeous.
But the basement.
But the basement, yeah. So they don't know a price. They have to get it appraised. They're working with a realtor, blah, 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 all that stuff. But the good news is they said they have had several inquiries from the neighbors, and they absolutely refuse to sell to an investor. Yes, that is a good thing, because so many people, it's a struggle to purchase a house in Columbus.
Yes.
Because it's a bidding war, and you are in bidding wars with out-of-state real estate investors that come in and they'll buy a house and they'll gut it and flip it and update it and then sell it. And I
Just
understand.
rent it out for an exorbitant amount of money.
Yes, or that. And it's just very, very hard for a normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill working class person to find a house to purchase because you get outbid, or you're willing to pay the asking price or above asking price, and an investment company comes in and offers quick sale cash, no inspections, no nothing, just give you cash, here you go, boom, done, and you don't have all the paperwork and the headache. And a lot of people will take that. So they can just make that quick sale. So it really sucks in this area, trying to find a decent house to live in.
Especially one with a big basement.
Especially one with a big
That
basement.
you could do all kinds of crafty things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the basement.
He kept arguing with me, and I was like, but the basement!
Living space, small. Crafty space, big.
So, okay, that is pretty much it for this episode, I think.
Oh, what, are you going to save the going through all this stuff for something else?
Probably. That's gonna be
a long episode.
That's
There's
gonna
a
be,
lot back there.
That's gonna be another video.
Yeah,
That's definitely gonna be another video. So, as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can follow me on more fun estate sale adventures. And as always, love, peace, and thrift, and we'll catch you on the flip side.